Sexual reproduction. Sexual reproduction is a process of reproduction in which two parents are involved to produce offsprings by the fusion of a male and a female gamete. In this process, two parents, that is, male parent and female parent, are involved. The fusion of the male gamete of male parent and the female gamete of a female parent occurs. Due to this, new individual always has the recombined gene of both the parents. Hence, the new individual shows similarities with the parent for some characters and has some characters different than both parents. Diversity in living organism occurs due to genetic variation. Genetic variation helps the organism to adjust with the changing environment and thereby to maintain their existence. Due to this, plants and animals can save themselves from being extinct. The two main processes involved in sexual reproduction are gamete formation and fertilization. In gamete formation, meiotic division occurs due to which chromosome number is reduced to half. As a result, a haploid gamete are formed. In fertilization, the haploid male gamete fuses with the haploid female gamete to form a diploid zygote. Sexual reproduction in plants. Flower is the structural unit of sexual reproduction in plants. It consists of calyx, corolla, androecium, and gynoecium, arranged in sequence from outside to inside. The androecium and gynoecium are the male and the female parts of the flower, respectively. A flower is called as bisexual if both androecium and gynoecium are present in the same flower. For example, hibiscus or shoe flower. A flower is called unisexual if it contains only the androecium or only the gynoecium. If only androecium is present, it is called as a male flower. If only gynoecium is present, it is called as a female flower. For example, papaya. The female reproductive organ of a flower which gives rise to egg or the female gamete is known as carpel. The ovary is present at the base of the carpel. It contains ovules that undergo meiosis to form the embryo sac. Stamen is the male reproductive part of the flower which gives rise to male gamete. In sexual reproduction of plants, pollination is a very major step. During pollination, the pollen grains from the anther are transferred to the stigma. Pollination occurs with the help of abiotic agents like wind, water, and biotic agents like insects and other animals. During pollination, the stigma becomes sticky. The pollen grain germinate over the stigma and give rise to pollen sac. The pollen tube carries two male gametes which are released near the egg cell present in the embryo sac. One male gamete fuses with the female gamete to form a zygote. The second male gamete fuses with two polar nuclei giving rise to the endosperm. That is why this kind of fertilization is also called as a double fertilization. The zygote develops into the embryo and the endosperm serves as a nutritive tissue for the growing embryo. After fertilization, the ovule develops into seed and the ovary into a fruit. The seeds fall upon the ground and can develop into a new plant under favorable condition. Before we start with the sexual reproduction in human being, we have to understand the human male reproductive system and the human female reproductive system in detail. The human male reproductive system consists of the testes, epididymis, vas deferens, seminal vesicle, prostate gland, Cowper's gland, and penis. Now, the functions of the different part of the male reproductive system are as follows. Testes. The testes produces sperms. They secrete the hormone testosterone, which brings about the changes in boys during the puberty. Epididymis. Sperms are stored and matured in the epididymis. Vas deferens. Vas deferens is a passage through which the sperms travel via the urethra. Seminal vesicle, prostate gland, Cowper's gland, etc. These are the glands which secretes different secretions. Penis. The semen is ejaculated through the penis. The human female reproductive system. This system consists of vagina, uterus, oviduct and ovaries. Vagina. Vagina is a muscular tube. It provides the routes for the menstrual blood to leave the body during menstruation. It acts as a pathway for the entrance of sperms into the female body and also helps in childbirth. Uterus. It is a female muscular organ. It can accommodate the growing fetus and contracts to push the baby during labor. Oviduct. It is the passage which connects uterus to ovary. Ovaries. Ovaries are the two oval-shaped organs present in the upper right and left side of the uterus. They develop and release eggs. Ovaries secrete estrogen, which brings about the changes in the girl during puberty.